To our tail of the tape for this bout in the featherweight division. Freddy Masabo versus Bovar Khanakov.
And Sean, you can see here everything fairly similar. Slight reach advantage for Masabo. He does have a 4 centimeter bigger fist size. See if that makes a difference. All he has to do is land those big fists on his opponent's head that gives him a little more surface area. Let's see if that makes a difference here.
Draped in the flag of his native Ukraine, Bovar Khanakov, extremely proud to represent his home nation, is the first Ukrainian in BKFC. This is bare knuckle bout number 5 for Khanakov, but his promotional BKFC debut. Bovar Khanakov has also had 3 pro boxing bouts. In our fighter meeting, Khanakov said, "My style is to blend together street fighting and technical fighting."
I love it when he said that, Sean. He says he feels like he has big power in both hands. Nothing. He really wants to be entertaining out here. He wants to put on a show for the crowd, be adaptable out there, change, do whatever he needs to do to get the victory.
Bovar Khanakov had the quote of the week in our fighter meetings. He said, "The price that Freddy Masabo will pay for making a mistake against me is health."
I love that too. Has a good strategy here. Said he wants to start off slow, get the understanding of what his opponents do, download, and then turn up the pressure as the fight goes on.
Freddy Masabo, 2-0 in BKFC. His debut came in June of last year when he defeated Will Shutt by second round KO.
And Will Shutt, always a tough night out there. He's going to come the entire time and bring it, but Masabo was just all over him. You can see right here, just accurate punches right there, punching hard. He feels like he's one of the heavy-handed guys in this division, and watching his fights, I'd have to agree with him, man. Just look at these. Good movement right there. And look at that, just a nice straight right. You don't see Will Shutt getting knocked down with shots like that. Just a good straight right hand, but he disguised it well. He moved in and out. He's getting more and more comfortable out here. He feels very confident in his ability to fight in this division. Yeah.
Draped in the flag of his native Cuba, now based here in South Florida, Freddy Masabo. 2-0 in BKFC, 4-0-1 in his pro MMA career. Masabo was a longtime member of Cuba's national boxing team. He compiled 308 amateur boxing bouts.
Sean, that is unreal. That's one thing he wants to do here. He wants to showcase clean striking, clean boxing. He feels like he's more technical and more powerful than anybody he's going to face.
Masabo also told us he prides himself on being an extremely smart fighter. He said of Bovar Khanakov, his opponent in this featherweight bout, "I'm going to start by targeting his eyes. I will close his eyes, then work to his body, and then methodically work for the finish."
Going to use some hard feints to make his opponent bite, but like he talked about, he wants to utilize that jab, but he feels like a KO is definitely necessary in this fight.
In our fighter meeting, when we asked Freddy Masabo, what does Bovar Khanakov do well? He said he's very durable, but he will need that against me. He will have to be durable because I will take him out.
You gotta love the confidence. Both these guys, you can tell at the weigh-ins. Not that there's any bad blood, but both these guys are fired up to be in here. They both feel like they're the A side, and that's what you gotta like in a fight, Sean. Both guys are ultra confident they're gonna win.
This is a really intriguing bout in the featherweight division. To get us started, back we go to Jeff Houston.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are set for the next fight of the night, scheduled for 5 two-minute rounds in the featherweight division, presented to you by Lions Not Sheep Apparel. Introducing you first, fighting out the red corner, tonight he wears the proud colors of Ukraine. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall. His official weight, an even 145 pounds. Tonight, he makes his BKFC debut ready for bare knuckle fight number 5. Fighting out of Mariupol, Donetsk Oblast, Ukraine. Here is Bovar, the Gladiator, Khanakov. And across the ring, his opponent, Fighting out of the blue corner, tonight he wears pink trimmed in light blue and white. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall. His official weight, 145.4 pounds. He holds an undefeated BKFC record at 2-0. Fighting out of Santiago de Cuba, Los Pinos. Here is the undefeated Freddy Spider-Man Masabo. And our referee in charge of the action, Andrew Glenn.
Bovar Khanakov said of his opponent in this featherweight bout, Freddy Masabo, he's fast, he's long, but he does not understand how to use reach and range. That's where I will exploit him. Round number 1. White and pink trunks for the Cuban Freddy Masabo. Blue and yellow trunks for the Ukrainian Bovar Khanakov. Khanakov with the jab to the body. Immediately you see the fluidity of both fighters.
And Sean, we were really excited about this fight for a reason. These guys look very good so far.
Masabo from the southpaw stance, now switching orthodox. Right hand just misses from the ortho stance for Khanakov. Masabo staying outside, missing with that right hand. Rangefinder jab from Masabo, now playing to the crowd. Khanakov coming forward undeterred. 1:15 remaining, round number 1. Slight walk down pressure from Bovar Khanakov. Hand left misses from Khanakov. Khanakov pulling back that right hand. Very muted, measured start for Freddy Masabo. Two feints on the jab for the Cuban Masabo.
Masabo said he was going to use some feints. He's doing it, but it's not really, Bovar's not giving him much from those feints.
Khanakov, as you see, slowly trying to walk down Masabo, trying to cut this circular ring.
I do like the pressure right now from Bovar. He's staying right in front, just mirroring the hips. Masabo just waiting for the right time to explode in.
The head to the body, counter left and the right from Masabo. Khanakov resetting in the mid-range. Ukrainian Khanakov off the jab. Closing seconds, round number 1. Left hand not there for Khanakov. Next up, round 2.
And Sean, that was a tough run as well because there was just a lot of setups, a lot of movement right there. Not a lot of punches going or landed. Both these guys, you can tell how high level they both are. One mistake could be the end of the fight, and both guys know it, so they're being very careful right now.
Tonight's judges is signed by the outstanding Florida Athletic Commission, headed by Patrick Cunningham and Tim Shipman.
Be interesting to see how both guys adjust right here. Masabo's going to have to do something because Bovar just continued to stalk, put pressure on him right there. Wasn't able to land much, but Masabo's going to have to start doing something to not just move the entire time and start to get offensive himself.
The fighter's a little too keen. Backed up by Andrew Glenn. Now round number 2. Jab immediately from Masabo. Khanakov on the outside, circling. Jab from Khanakov. Left hook just misses from Bovar Khanakov. Jab to the body, just off the mark from Freddy Masabo. There's the jab from Khanakov. Overhand left from Masabo. Masabo again playing to the crowd. Khanakov completely stoic, undeterred.
Good body shot thrown there by Bovar. And you can see Bovar's wanting to target the body right now. Slow his opponent down a little bit. I like it.
There's the right hand to the body from Khanakov off the jab to the head. This is the first time now in 3 BKFC bouts that we've seen Freddy Masabo really play defense. 2 previous bouts, he's been straightforward offensive pressure. Right hand misses from Masabo to the inside. See the body work, downward punches from Masabo. Now the turn into the clinch. Stable grip, that draws the separation from Andrew Glenn. Now telling Masabo, break when I say break. Stop warning from Glenn.
And look at this pressure Bovar's is putting on. Nice.
Good 1-2 left hook from Khanakov. Check left hook from Bovar Khanakov. Khanakov now mirroring the hips of Freddy Masabo.
Great job right there. Just everywhere Masabo goes, Bovar's right there to throw punches.
Overhand right, counter left hand. Khanakov relentless, taking away time, taking away space from Freddy Masabo. Closing seconds, round number 2. There is the bell.
Masabo is just on his bike the entire time, trying to stay away from Bovar, who's just continuing to put pressure on. Masabo's going to have to figure out a way to get in there, land punches. You cannot just continue to move the entire time with someone like Bovar just continues to mirror your hips, wait for the right time, explode in with body punches. Masabo needs to start getting off first, but when he does, it seems like Bovar just continues to throw punches right back.
You see that cut? Outside of Bovar Khanakov's left brow.
Man, that's a pretty good cut right there.
Worked on by one of our outstanding BKFC cutmen, Pat McPherson. Confirmation, round number 3 is upon us. We're in the 145-pound division. Freddy Masabo, the Cuban, versus the Ukrainian Bovar Khanakov. Thumbs up twice. It's scratched from Khanakov. Now round number 3. The jab from Masabo. Jab to the body from Khanakov. Left hook from Freddy Masabo. 1-2. 1-2 right back from Masabo.
It's like Masabo coming forward a little bit more this round. I think he might have a little bit of sense of urgency right now. He might feel like he lost the first 2 rounds. He has to do something different.
Khanakov just relentless, taking away time, taking away space, cutting distance and angles to this point in the fight.
He's fighting when he wants to fight, not his opponent, and that's how you win a lot of close fights. If you decide, dictate when and where the fight happens.
Now stepping into the pocket, counter left hand on the exit from Masabo. Undeterred Khanakov coming back forward into the mid-range. Now Khanakov's clowning, folding his arms.
Trying to make his opponent fight him. I love it. You're just going to run? No, I'm just going to make you come fight me.
Hand behind the back. Next shades of Conor McGregor. I've never seen the arms folded. That's ignited this very pro Freddy Masabo, South Florida crowd. Khanakov to the body, right hand, left hand.
And Sean, I'm not a believer that you win rounds by running and not landing hard shots.
30 seconds remaining, round 3. Masabo on his back foot. That's a good entry left hand from Khanakov. Khanakov again clowning. Hands behind the back. Fast jab from Bovar Khanakov. He's got one hand behind his back, arms folded, and then as you just saw, very Conor McGregor-esque, both hands behind his back. Overhand right from Masabo. Left hook not through. We move to round 4.
And you can just see the confidence right now in Bovar. Look what he's doing right here, putting one hand behind the back, saying, come fight me, quit running, quit moving.
Chris, I have never seen arms folded.
I like it. Like he's saying, you're not fighting me. I'm tired of chasing you down. Step in the middle and fight me.
Not as a commentator, not as a fan. I started watching boxing when I was 5 years old. I started watching MMA with UFC 1 live November 12, 1993. I have never seen that. Have you?
Not that I can think of, no, but I like seeing it, so let's see. I mean, I think it's going to have the desired effect. He's going to make, and even if not, if he doesn't make Freddy step forward, the judges, the fans, everybody's seeing that, and to me, you're winning the fight. When you make a guy back up and run the entire time, and you stand in the middle and say, fight me, and they don't, you're winning the fight.
Now that we've seen it, everyone's going to do it. This is the nature of combat sports.
That's fine. If it makes people fight, let's do it. So Freddy Masabo's going to have to do something different right here.
Round number 4. Jab to the body from Freddy Masabo.
Masabo's starting to come with some good body shots right here. I think he has a little bit more. I thought he might have a sense of urgency after the first 2 rounds, but he better develop it right now because I feel like he's lost all 3 rounds.
There's the up jab from the Ukrainian Bovar Khanakov. Masabo again, trying to ignite this crowd.
I mean, he's trying to ignite the crowd, but he's not doing it with a lot of punches. He's trying to, that was a couple good punches right there.
Overhand right on the entry from the Cuban, Freddy Masabo. Overhand right again. Khanakov reclaiming center circle. Now Masabo waving Khanakov forward. Jab to the body from Bovar Khanakov. Overhand right. 60 seconds remaining, round 4. Shuffle step from Masabo. Khanakov off the 1-1-2. Jab to the body from Bovar Khanakov. Jabs to the body, by and large now. Serious clowning, hands on the ropes.
Just put his own back against the ropes and then put his hands on the ropes and give him a free shot. Oh, nice
good
body.
right hook to the body from Khanakov. Chris, as you and I know, in this modern revival of bare-knuckle fighting, jabs to the body are largely ineffective. With that being said, Khanakov's jab to the Masabo body has been really effective in this fight.
Even if the jab might be, that right hand was definitely not ineffective.
Jab to the body from Masabo. This is clowning at an entirely new level from Bovar Khanakov.
And he's not really doing it. He's doing it because he has to. I mean, that's the way the fight is played out. That's the way Freddy Masabo's making this fight happen.
That is the end of round 4.
And look, who puts their own back on the ropes and put your hands up on the ropes and they go ahead and hit me, go ahead and try. And doesn't get hit. This is some very high level defense and offense right now from Bovar.
Chris, all of the fights that I've done in Eastern Europe when I was in M1 in my 2 stints, M1 Global MMA, by and large, there's really no concept with Eastern Europeans of trash talking, of clowning. It's all business. The translators that we would usually have would call the fighters sportsmen, and they really meant it on that translation. So I'm surprised to see this. I'm even more surprised to see this from the Ukrainian Bovar Khanakov. It doesn't feel like taunting, it though feels like he's trying to get Masabo to engage.
Sean, he said he wants to be an entertainer. He is being entertaining right now, but at the same time, he's trying to make his opponent fight him. I don't think he's doing this to be a showboat. He's doing it to make his opponent come forward and to show the judges, I'm winning this fight.
5th and final round. Freddy Masabo enters 2-0 in BKFC. Bovar Khanakov, the first Ukrainian in bare-knuckle fighting championship in his promotional debut, his 5th ever bare-knuckle fighting bout. Mouthpiece out. Mouthpiece right back in.
And Freddy Masabo better do something a little different right now. I'd have to think he's down the scorecards. I think he knows it. He keeps wanting the crowd to get into it, but
left hook from Masabo, not there. Hook to the body from Freddy Masabo. This has really been methodical excellence from Bovar Khanakov.
Just stalking his opponent down, waiting for the right time, doing good work, but not getting greedy, not staying in there for the return punch to come.
Some fans will love the clowning, other fans will despise the clowning, but Khanakov doesn't seem to be mean-spirited in that, as you often see with clowning. Again, it almost seems to get Masabo to try to engage.
That's exactly what it is. He wants a fight. He's not really getting right now. Great work right there.
1-2, then a hook to the body. Naked 2 from Masabo, not there. 50 seconds remaining, 5th and final round. Shuffle step now from Khanakov. Off the jab hook to the body. That right hook to the body now really there for Bovar Khanakov. Khanakov opening up to the body of Freddy Masabo. Masabo sticking his chin out. And Khanakov working to the body.
Just great body work being done the entire fight. Look at
right
that.
hook, left hook. 20 seconds remaining in this fight. Masabo continuing to stay defensive, continuing to stay on the outside. Just heard the 10-second clack. Stretch drive now. flurry from Bovar Khanakov. The volume is there for Khanakov, the accuracy, the pressure, and that's the end of the fight.
Great job down there. Both guys, but I mean, especially Bovar just looked fantastic out there.
That's a fantastic show of respect between two really respectful first-class fighters. First-class fighters, first-class people. Freddy Masabo, Bovar Khanakov going the distance. You see the class, both fighters continuing, visiting their respective opponent's corner. No open scoring here in Florida, so we are not privy to the 3 Florida judges' scorecards. Assume nothing in combat sports judging. With all of that said, that's one of the most impressive BKFC debuts we've ever seen. Bovar Khanakov was on point, and he got better and better as the fight progressed.
And Sean, sometimes you see a guy come out in their debut and they look fantastic. Great knockout, great whatever, just even if it's a full distance. But this wasn't against Freddy Masabo, who's been one of our better guys. So to come out there and have a performance like that against another very high-level fighter, that's what's so impressive to me. That's why when you say it might be one of the best debuts we've seen, I agree with you.
Again, Freddy Masabo entering 2-0 in BKFC, 308 amateur bouts, and a longtime member of the Cuban national boxing team. The tallying of the 3 Florida judges has commenced. Jeff Houston is in the ring. We send it to Jeff now.
Ladies and gentlemen, after completing the scheduled 5 rounds, here are the score totals from our judges at ringside. Judges Rupert and Toledo score the fight 49-46. Judge Rodriguez 48-47. All in favor of your winner by unanimous decision. Bovar, the Gladiator, Khanakov.
And Sean, we've already talked about it. One of the most impressive debuts we've seen. I cannot wait to see. He's going to be a force in this weight class, you have to think, because just the calmness, the execution, he did everything very well there. I just cannot wait to see this guy progress in this weight class.
That's a fantastic moment, the exchange of the flags. There was definite clowning, but you see all respect. Freddy Masabo could not get his offense going because of the positional pressure dominance of Bovar Khanakov, who is on point, mirroring the hips, landing to the body, dictating the entire fight, and some first-class clowning as well. The winner, by way of unanimous decision, Bovar Khanakov defeats Freddy Masabo.